Happy New Year! What is up? I am Kat Schudel. I am the gold leader of Mission Minded Manny Makers. Our team, if you're watching this, you are in my downline, and you should be in our Facebook group page. If you're not, that needs to happen. So you need to get a hold of me and message me and or answer my emails. I send emails out once a week, at least touching base with you and saying hello. And I want to make sure that we connect because you're important to me. If you are on my Color Street team, if you are watching this video, we need to connect. All right. So lots of amazing stuff going on. I'm not going to go over all the announcements. I'm just going to go over some important ones. But what I am going to go over is, because it's a new year, it's a restart, it's a chance for us to really focus on the things that are important to us. It is the time to renew, and that excites us and gets us moving and gets us going again, the momentum going again. Okay, so I'm about to get your momentum going. We are all adults, okay, number one, and that means we are all responsible for our businesses. We are our own bosses. Nobody is a boss over us. We're just all here as a sisterhood, brotherhood, to help one another so that we can all be successful, right? So therefore, because it is our side gig, or if you do it full time like me or whatever, because it is our job, our gig, okay, it's our job and responsibility to reach out and get what we need. It's not anyone else's responsibility, mine, your upline, or your enroller, anyone. It's not anyone else's responsibility to reach out to us and get us the things that we want or just put everything in our lap. So therefore, I'm not doing that, but I am going to give you the resources of where to find them. And this is going to be something that's going to be pinned to the top of our Facebook group. Our team group is Mission Minded Manny Makers. It is in Facebook, and if you have not joined that, then you need to let me or your enroller know, and you will be put in the group. We'll send you an invite to the group and you join. Make sure you answer the questions so that you can be accepted. And that is it. So you need to be in Mission Minded Manny Makers, period. If you do not show up or you do not plug in, you will not be successful. We cannot do life alone. We cannot just sign up for something and expect greatness to happen. We have to put the work in. Now, this is work. It's simple work, but it is work. You have chosen to have an extra stream of income, correct? You have chosen that you want to try to make this something that matters for your family and makes a difference in it, right? Then don't screw yourself. Don't screw yourself by not doing anything, okay? We cannot have everything dropped in our lap. We're not going to get anything dropped in our lap. We have to go get what we want, and we have to be responsible adults. All right, all that saying, and I am preaching to the choir, sister, brother. All that saying, what you need to do is make sure you are plugged into Mission Minded Manny Makers on Facebook. Number two, make sure that you pay attention to Monday's newsletters. Every single Monday, we get an email from Color Street. That is their newsletters, okay? Everything you need to know is in there. It is also your responsibility to reach out to your upline and or your enroller and ask any questions that need to be asked. We will not know that you need help unless you ask, okay? So you've got to ask questions. There are no stupid questions. There cannot be too many questions. The other place you need to be is in the Mission Minded Manny Makers chat thread in Messenger, okay? So you need to talk to your enroller or message me back and or email me back, however you're seeing this, and you will be put in there. We have got a ton of incredible things happening. So what you want to do to plug in is there is a plethora of information in Mission Minded Manny Makers. There are all kinds of trainings and things like that. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't try to see everything all at once. Just do one thing at a time. And if you're brand new, in fact, I've been with Color Street almost 6 years, and I am going through the new stylist calls that home office has now. I'm going through because we have links to them and I'll put them in our Mission Minded Manny Makers group, and pin it to the top just so it's available. I am going to go through all the training that the new stylists get. It's a brand new training, so I can't wait to learn about it. I'm going to be reminded of simple things that I used to do that I haven't done in a long time that are successful. That's why they're taught to be done. So even though I've been with Color Street almost 6 years, I am going to start from scratch, hitting my jump starts one after another and partying, because January is the month that we need to party. We are a social selling program or business, a social selling company with a party plan model. That means we're meant to party. We're meant to have beauty socials. We're meant to have one-on-one and show people this product, this incredible, like, instant gratification product that is so innovative and so amazing and cool. We're meant to, like, show people one-on-one. So always having Tuesdays with us, always having pamphlets with us and things with us, tucked in our cars, tucked in our bags and things like that, to share with others so that we can spread the greatness of Color Street out to the world. Because let me tell you, only about 15% of the world, the entire world, knows about Color Street. That is a ridiculous amount of people that need to know about this incredible, innovative stuff, right? Okay. So the next thing is, because we are a party plan company, that is where our success is going to come from. We got used to, with COVID, we got used to it being like a VIP group based company, because everyone was in their house in front of their computers and that was it, right? So the world is not like that anymore. So what we're going to do is we are going to get back to the basics, the simple work, and the work that makes us the money, which is the reason we enrolled in this in the first place, right? I mean, let's get to it. Yeah, you may have wanted an outlet, a creative outlet for yourself. You may have wanted a way to have a sisterhood or a brotherhood, or, get together with people and grow relationships or connect with people. You may have wanted this or needed this as a side gig like I did. But the bottom line is, we are in this to make money. So you're only going to get what you put into it, and you're only going to get what you are, or get money out of it if you do the things. And the things are super simple, and it just takes doing them. And you can do them in 15-20 minutes a day. That is it. Trust me, you do not have to sit there for hours on end after working a full-time job all day and run a side gig, because after 6 years, we've got it down, okay? All right, just trust me and know that we got what you need in Mission Minded Makers, Mission Minded Manny Makers. That's why we call it M4, because that's much easier to say. Mission Minded Manny Makers, the 4 M's. So we call it M4. We have a booking blitz going on right now because we are a party plan company, remember, with a social selling company with a party plan model. Okay. So because Color Street is wanting to get us back in this party plan model that will give us the success, because they know what will work. And those people who are partying are getting all of the success. They're getting the sales. They're getting the incentive trips to Cabo. They're getting all expense paid trips for 2 to Cabo. They're getting money. Okay. So what you want to do to make your money, or go as far as you want with this side gig to help your family and yourself, then it is party. That's what you want to do. So we call them beauty socials. We don't call them parties, because we don't talk in direct sales lingo. We talk in regular lingo. So book in January. in Mission Minded Money Makers, I have literally given you in posts, and I think the post is pinned to the top. All the January booking stuff is going to be pinned to the top. In the Facebook group, I have got a post where it literally has the exact scripts that you can just copy what you want and paste it in private messages, because it is all about messaging privately, texting, messaging, emailing, calling. It is about privately reaching out and going and get what you want, because we will not have anything dropped in our laps. We cannot just post and pray. We cannot post in our VIP group or on our personal pages or anything like that and expect, or even just send a mass email out and expect people to come back and say, oh yeah, I want a party. Who's going to do that? Would you do that? I wouldn't do that unless I really wanted some free stuff. But what they will respond to is you personally reaching out, starting with something personal like, oh my gosh, I saw your pictures of your kids for Christmas, and oh my gosh, they are the cutest things ever. I bet you had an absolute blast. How many kids do you have? Or how many grandkids do you have? Or how big is your family? Something like that. Ask them a question to give them a reason to message you back. Sometimes we think people are ghosting us, and they're not. We just didn't give them a reason to message us back, right? So what you want to do is personally invite. And if they say no, okay, keep going. It doesn't matter. In fact, I want you to go for no's. I want you to go for 100 no's this month. Okay. That means we've got how many days in this month? 30 or 31. So that means, like what? 100 no's. That's like 5 people a day, 6 people a day, something like that. Or no, not even that, like 4. I'm not good at like on the spot math, but you know what I mean. 100, take 100 people or 100 people or 100 divided by however many days are left in this month. And that's how many people you contact a day. That's it. And then you go for 100 no's. Yeah. So every time someone tells you no, after you've really tried and someone tells you no, then you just make a tick mark. Okay. And then go after 100 no's. So actually, I said that wrong. Just contact like 5 to 10 people a day. If you want to start small, do 3 to 5 people a day. And that is going to get you to hit 100 no's before the end of the month. And you want to hit them because no's are good. That means that you're getting the news out there to people and you're connecting with them. So just because they say no to having a party doesn't mean that they can't go into your VIP group or they can't order from you at some point. You're connecting with them. It's not a loss. It's a win-win. Okay. So keep track of who you're talking to as well. And there is the post in Color Street or in Mission Minded Money Makers and on Facebook that tells you actual scripts on how to start conversations with these people. Okay. There is in the file section, there is a sheet that is the go for no, 100 no's. You can print it out. It literally has 100 no's on the paper and you can mark them off every time you get a no. There is a sheet in the file section, I believe, for how to make your Franks and Beans list, which is writing people's names down so you know who to reach out to first. And then, putting little notes next to it so you can keep track of what people say and things like that and how you connect with them. So there is also, I just put it in the group that there is my friend Wynn Clark. She is one of the top people in Color Street, and she is like one of the top partiers. I mean, she has like over 20 parties a month. She is a boss and works full time. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be that busy. But I know that I want to do at least 5 parties a month. Okay. And so, I'm sorry, 4 parties a month, 1 a week. And so, when I do that, then that is going to get me all the PV that I need. It's going to help our GV, and our team is going to do nothing but go up, 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 up. Plus, parties are where you find the people to go into your VIP group and new hostesses and potential stylists, okay? So if you don't put anyone new in your VIP group every week, then the excitement is going to go, and you're going to lose the momentum in your group. Nobody's all of a sudden everyone's going to quit, really responding to any of your posts or anything like that, and you're not going to get any interaction, and you're going to be like, why? Because it's stagnant, because new excited people about Color Street aren't in there drumming up the excitement with everyone else. And same thing with the team. If we don't continue to bring new friends in the team, our team is going to go stagnant, which is what it's doing right now. It's kind of going backwards. There's no reason for that to happen. This opportunity is the opportunity of a lifetime out there right now. Not only Forbes says the best time, or the best way to make money, is through a network marketing business. Hello, that's what we are. Number 2, the best time to join a network marketing business is when they are brand new, ground floor level, which as a beauty brand, we are ground floor level now. It takes 7 years for a company to establish and really take off, okay? And we're only at almost 6, okay? So we're getting ready to go into our 7th year. We're right there at explosion time, people, okay? I don't know if you realize that, sister, but we're at explosion time. Also, the best time to join, according to Forbes magazine, a network marketing business is when they launch in new countries. That, my friend, is happening. We are in Europe now, we are in Canada, and we have other places that we are launching this year. So if we don't take advantage of this, somebody else will. If we don't do things to just consistently do our few things a day and work 15 to 20 minutes on our business a day, then other people will, and they will get the customers that we're meant to have. They'll get the VIP members that we're meant to have. They'll get the sales that we're meant to have. They'll get the money to help their families and themselves that we are supposed to have. Okay? So I hope you understand that you have greatness in you. I found at a point in my life at 40 years old, when I was literally bullied out of my job that I had been working at since I was 18 years old in that field. I was literally bullied out of my job. And I had luckily already started Color Street 4 months prior to that and matched my income, because I thought, I'm 40 years old. I need to see what I have in me and I need to go after it. And so I did. And within 4 months, I had matched a full-time income over $2,000 a month. Okay. As a single mom, that was huge. And so what happened was I thought, or I was comfortable enough to not have to go find another job, but to be able to continue in my Color Street journey, just to see what I had in me, because I knew that if I did the things and I was consistent and I actually went after it and plugged in and did everything I possibly could in my power to see what I had in me, then I could find greatness and freedom in my life. And that is exactly what I found, because I chose to plug in. I chose to do the things that it took to see where my success could be found, and I found it. Now, your story may be different. It may not be like mine. However, your greatness is inside you, ready to be discovered and ready to be cultivated. That means just built up and formed, because that is my friend, that is where your confidence is going to come from. Your confidence in life can come from your Color Street gig. I know that sounds ridiculous, but let me tell you something. When you learn as a group together with other like-minded people that are doing nothing but lifting you up and cheerleading you and speaking life into you, when you do nothing but plug in with people like that, and you are able to take your, figure out what you're supposed to do, because we have the blueprint for you. We literally have everything for you. So when you are able to have everything in front of you that you need to do, and the steps are taken with all the rest of us, then you learn how to set goals for yourself and how to set real obtainable goals. And then all of a sudden you start doing the things and you start hitting the goals. And then you're like, holy crap. Number one, I've never set goals like this before and actually gone after them. Number two, I did that win-win. Let's celebrate. Number two, I went and actually hit those goals. I didn't even think I would ever be able to actually do this, and I did it. That, my friend, is where you start stepping into your confidence. Your goals get a little bit loftier, or you're able to, refine them and fit this in your life. And then you're able to go to where there is no stopping you, because your goals are, now what it feels like to set a goal and to set a successful goal, and then to hit that successful goal. You know what confidence feels like, and it does nothing but continue to grow. You take that confidence with you into the entire world, my friend. You don't just stay in this little network marketing business and never share that confidence. You walk out into the world, and in your family, in your corporate job, in your friend group, in your church group, wherever you go, they will see the difference in you. They will see you standing taller. They will see you being happier and smiling bigger, because you have the confidence in who you are, because you have found your greatness and you're cultivating it. Not only are you going to cultivate an incredible self-worth and confidence in yourself, but you're going to also find success that you had no idea was out there. You're going to find a sisterhood, brotherhood that you had no idea you needed. But because you have surrounded yourself here in Color Street with people who lift you up, and you do the same for them, there is no comparison, and you will not be able to help but go out into the world and find other people like that. Your entire world will change because of the people that you surround yourself with, all because of direct sales. How funny is that? This is not just something that, it sucks. Everybody, tries this once in a while or whatever, and then they, give up, or it never lasts, never works for anyone. Bull honky. I am living proof. My friends are living proof. Sorry, I'm letting my dog out. Come on, Stan, go outside. That it is something that you can use as a tool, as a vessel to empower yourself to grow your greatness. Now, are you going to do this? Or statistics say 3% of humanity will ever take a step to find what they have in them. Okay? 3%. 97% will never move forward learning what they're capable of. Are you 3% or are you 97%? I want to be 3%. I am 3%. And I want you to see that 3% inside of yourself. Okay? All right. So happy New Year. I am so stoked about what we have in store. I am excited about what you are going to accomplish. As a team, there's about 100 of us, okay? So out of our team's goal, Color Street's goal is to have 30,000 parties, beauty socials, in the month of January, okay? And our goal as a team, as mission-minded Manny Makers, is to have 100 of those parties, okay? 100, I think it is what I put in the post, 100 or 150. We're going to start at 100 anyway. Okay. So 100 parties, that's like one a person, maybe, so I'm challenging you to have at least 2 beauty socials this month. We've got, the post that I put in Mission Minded Manny Makers with my friend Wynn. She literally has a group that you can get in and see how she does a party. It's a mock party. She does a lot, but here's the cool thing. You just go in there, keep it simple. You just go in there and you take the basics of it, or you can, do you have a party template? Do you have a template that you use that is simple? There are so many different things. Talk to your enroller, talk to your me, whatever, talk to anyone in Color Street and find out. I still have my Christmas mess everywhere. Find out what you need to do, what your options are with parties and things like that in the Mission Minded Money Makers group, there are tons of things. Go up in the search bar in the top, put parties, party, beauty social, something like that, and it'll pull up all the posts you need to figure out what you want to try. Pick one, and try it, okay? Don't overwhelm yourself. This is simple. Keep it simple, sister. Kiss. Mwah. Keep it simple, sister. And stay with the basics. We don't have to recreate the wheel. Parties have been working for eons, since like the 1800s. I'm just making that up. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So if you have any questions, my job is to be here. My desire is to be here for you and to cheer you on with every single thing you do. I love you. Mwah. Live wildly inspired. Happy New Year, and let's party! Woo!